Public links. Okay, can extremely suffer to go live. Blah blah blah. Should be good. You know what? All right, man. We're gonna give just a few more minutes, man, to get some people in the chat, and we're gonna take off, man. Let's see. Let's see. All right, man. Hey, man. New episode 9, man. We appreciate y'all for joining Cujo for Life the podcast. I'm your host, DJ Trill, alongside my co-host, Mr. Jeremy Meredith. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Shoot, I'm glad to be back, man. I know I wasn't able to make it out to the game last week, but I sure was watching it online, man. And
Yeah,
I definitely liked what I saw for sure.
yeah. Man, we got a lot to talk about tonight because obviously the Lions did get their first victory on Friday, which was homecoming, and you always want to win homecoming. So,
Yeah.
congratulations to the Lions. We were actually on a 5 game losing streak, and I hate bringing that up, but it is something that the kids should be proud of. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it is something that they should be proud of, overcoming adversity. And now the challenge is going to Lufkin, Texas this Friday to see if we can carry that momentum.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was just while we were sitting here, I was just looking up the state rankings for this week, man. So Lufkin went down from 10 to 7. So now you're playing the seventh ranked team in the state of Texas at their home. And
Yeah,
another thing to note, this is probably going to be the toughest stretch of the season, man, because not only are you playing Lufkin, who's ranked number 7 in the state, you got to turn around the following week and play the sixth ranked team in the state in Highland Park. So you're
yeah.
playing two top 10 teams in the state in back-to-back weeks. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough for these next 2 weeks, man. It's not gonna be easy at all.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. And we might as well just be transparent. This is where we will really be tested. This is where we will go back all the way, basically to the terror scrimmage, Marshall game, legacy game. What have
Hmm.
we done, that's been positive, and what are some things that we still need to work on? So we'll talk about all of that tonight. Also, man, we have a very, very important guest, Tyler High, offensive lineman, senior offensive lineman, Mr. Trusten Malard. And man, we're actually about to bring him on here in just a second. Also, man, Kadarius McMiller, 4-star Kadarius McMiller, sets a school record with 6 touchdowns in a
Oh
single
yeah,
game. So we definitely got to
yeah.
discuss what he did, along with everything else that went well Friday night. And let me see, we're about to get Mallet in here in just a second. And okay, let's get this thing rolling, man. If you are tuning in tonight, man, let us know where you're tuning in from. We are live via Facebook and via YouTube as well. I tried to get Instagram going, man, but that
That's
one
all
is a little
right.
tricky. That's a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie.
We
Not gonna lie, man.
might get the TikTok down someday, man.
Man, TikTok is even
It's probably even. I know it's probably even
it's a little
worse.
tricky too. I could have did Twitter, but I ain't got the followers yet on Twitter just like that right now. So we just gonna let Facebook and YouTube do the work right now. Um,
Okay.
Reaching out to Malard right now, making sure he good. What's up, Jerry Ford? Hey
What's
man,
up?
big test coming up this Friday, man. Lufkin, Texas. I'm gonna get your thoughts and opinions too, man. And yeah, man, we got a good show for y'all, man. We really got a good show. It's a lot to talk about, and I'm just waiting to get my guy uh, Mallet on here, and man, we're gonna kick this thing off. Um, Man, if y'all watching in the comments, man, if y'all have any feedback from Friday's game versus Seagoville, any thoughts or comments that you might like to add, just let us know in the comment section, man, and we'll get to those here pretty soon.
And also let us know in the comments too, man, if you go into the game on Friday, if y'all making that trip down there to Lufkin.
Yeah,
Man, shoot.
gonna
If
be
you do,
awesome.
man, hey, if you need to, man, if you don't feel like you can make it, man, on that drive, man, carpool with somebody. Somebody you
Yeah,
know, man, and go out there and support.
yeah. Put your $10 worth of gas in, and let's do the dang thing, man. Let's go, man. All right, let me see if we might have him ready.
All right.
Big Mal, what's up, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Oh, I
You
can't hear
good?
y'all.
Let's see. We can hear you. Um, you got earbuds in?
No, sir.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So you can, hold on.
You can hear us though, right?
This shit. Shit.
We can hear you. Let me see. We can hear you.
Uh,
Okay. Um,
there you go.
Okay.
can you hear us now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Cool. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show. And
Thank you for having me.
yeah, man. You know, we talked about this before the season started, man. I said I would get you on here, and you know, man, the old line really don't get the love that y'all deserve, man. So it wasn't nobody that I could think of that was better than you, man, for you being in your third year as a varsity starter, and you being more so like the captain of the old line, man. So we appreciate you for joining us, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Man, we just gonna get right into it, man. You guys finally get your first victory over Seagoville for homecoming, man, and I could see the enthusiasm on the sideline. The energy was different. But before we get into the Seagoville game, let's start with Marshall, man, where a very competitive game that basically went down to the wire. And what was the mentality like after the Marshall game going into the legacy game, man? Like, were y'all still motivated? Were you still confident? And talk about versus Marshall, where you are now as far as your confidence and your ability to go out and perform.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm our us coming out of Marshall game. We just know we have to turn up the notch a little bit, and
Right.
then we gotta keep on going, till we gotta find something that work. You know. And then therefore we we kept on scooping till we found something that worked. But after the Marshall game, we already knew we had to come in a little bit harder.
Mhm.
You see?
Okay. I'm gonna turn it over to you here in just a second, Jeremy. But man, talk
Okay.
about Coach Jack Freeman, your new offensive line coach, and what he has done as a coach or as a mentor. Just really making sure you guys are prepared week in and week out. Talk about some of the things that Coach Freeman instills in you guys.
Yes, sir. He a really cool guy, really good guy. He make sure make sure everybody got what they need and this and that. And he always keep us motivated. Like if one of us having a bad day, he come on, what's going on, man? Come on, you gotta pick it up. Come on,
Okay.
then when you know, and then he also like meeting rooms. He points out what we need to get better at, and this and that. It's basically he basically knowing trying to push everything he know that we could do out of us.
Okay. I'll let you go, Jim.
Hey Malard, man. So I just want to know, man, and it's kind of this might be similar to what Tristan asked you, man, about Coach Freeman, man. But I just want to ask you, man. So since Coach Freeman has been there, I know he came a little bit later in the season, but just tell me a little bit, man, about how much he's mattered to you, at least this season so far, just in your development of where you are as an offensive lineman compared to where you were, let's say, your first year on varsity. Like, how do you feel about that?
Yes, sir. I feel like he made me a whole bunch better than I was. Cause now my kick stepping is where it need to be.
Okay.
Everything, and then like how I'm moving on the field, on and off the field, is how it's supposed to be. And then like my run blocks, pancaking people, and everything more.
Okay. I also feel like too, man, especially this season, at least for these first three games, man, it seems like the offensive line has a really good chemistry with each other. Like y'all really trust and that you know your blocking assignments and y'all trust that y'all gonna do the right thing, man. And I think me and Tristan can pretty much agree. I think through these first three games, man, y'all have been the most impressive, pretty much out of any part of especially on offense, man. Like I don't know if has the offense have they I don't know if they've had any turnovers yet at least. Have they, Tristan? Have they had any?
Um, man, well, I hate to say it, but Ariaga did have,
They had the one.
yeah, he
Well,
had.
what I'm saying is I haven't seen one where it was because of the offensive line. I haven't seen any
Oh no,
errors. Yeah.
no, no, no,
And
no.
I think that's a testament too to Coach Freeman and also just the development that you guys have had and like I said, the chemistry and continuity that y'all have had on the offensive line. Could you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'll agree, Jeremy, that I think this is the first time in quite a while that the O line, because man, this is something we've been talking about since the off season. That man, you guys really look solid as a unit, and even in
Yeah.
that legacy game, and I know we didn't put up the points and we didn't get the dub, but man, that second half, man, y'all really turned it up a notch, man. Granberry stayed clean. He had a clean pocket, man. Y'all were opening up holes for Kadarius and Ariaga, and man, so we are seeing the improvements. Something I kind of want to ask you now. You play right guard
Yes, sir.
primarily. And so, what are some of the pre-snap reads? Are you in charge of pointing out anything going on that defensive line or a linebacker or any assignments? Because I see you pointing out stuff, and it's a mystery to me. But what are some of the things that you're looking at pre-snap?
First, if I'm pulling, I'm looking at because either I'm going to a backer or an end. So I'm looking where is he lined up at, and then before the pre-snap, if we like another play, a different play, like a zone play and this and that, we focus on where the Mike backer at.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, as far as pulling, do you feel like let's just say Kadarius or Ariaga or even Potts getting ready to run the ball, and it may be some like outside run. As far as your pulling ability, is that something that all of you guys need to be capable of doing, or is it just select guys that y'all know y'all have to make that pull to get that block downfield?
All of us because we never know when we're gonna pull.
Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to pull some video. Hey, how you doing, Miss Marcy? And man, we're gonna get your grandson on here as well real soon. I'm gonna pull some video, man. I just kind of want you to show me some of the things that you see, and man, we're gonna talk about a few more things before we let you go. And give me 1 second, and I'm on. Here we go. All right, check. All right, all right. So we did receive the ball first against Seagoville. And all right, so uh, in that clip, man, that was the first drive Friday night. And how you doing, Miss Freeman? That was the first drive Friday. And man, was it important for y'all to come in and just make a statement? On that first drive, just hey, we here. Regardless of being 0-2, you guys really just ran the ball down Siegelville's throat, and I think I can't count how many pancakes you had on that one drive, but what did that statement say as far as being 0-2 and coming out and just making sure your running back had those lanes to run through?
Yes, sir. Because like we came in that game hot because we already know that we got to get a win. We gotta make it known that we here.
Okay,
We gotta pick out somebody to start with, and they were just the lucky one to start with.
okay, I like that. somebody had to catch that L, man. um, okay, so a new week of practice. Uh, now you don't got to tell me what's going on film wise with Lufkin, but you understand that going into Lufkin, and man, we played them probably almost 100 times. Man, you understand that this is a big test, a big challenge, but we know you guys are up for it. But what are you seeing from Lufkin? And also, before you answer that, out of the three teams, Marshall, Legacy, and Seagoville, who had the most physical defensive line in your opinion?
In my opinion, it'll be legacy. It's out of two of
Okay.
them. It's out of legacy and Marshall.
Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting that one, but okay. And I appreciate you letting me know that. But what are you guys seeing? Let's just take the coaches out of this right now. You guys as an offensive line unit, what are some of the things that you guys know you have to do going into Friday, man, against Lufkin, state ranked Lufkin?
Yeah, we knowing that we're gonna have to stay. We're gonna have to come in the game physical because they do got some good D line,
Okay.
and then we gotta make sure we keep our eyes up and stuff because they like to twist. We gotta
Okay.
watch the twist.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
explain to us, or for anybody else that doesn't know that term, can you give us an explanation of what a twist is?
The twist is like either the nose guard coming first,
Mhm.
going crossing the center face, going to the end, and the end coming back around and coming
Okay.
to the guard.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that can be confusing too.
So is that kind of like a stunt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Jeremy, you got anything? And I got another video, Longview versus Lufkin, that I'm gonna show you. And man, you just point out some things that maybe you see that you guys may have to look out for. But Jeremy, I'm gonna let you get a few more questions in if you want.
Okay. I just got one more. Um, so as alluding, just kind of piggybacking off of what Tristan said, I know you talked about how they like to stun a lot and also things like that. Is there anything else that you can at least talk about? Because I know again, we don't want to go too deep into the game plan, but is there anything else that you might have saw from their defense that you feel like is something that y'all definitely got to watch out for, at least on the offensive line?
Um, and also we gotta watch out for the backer coming down off the
Okay.
edge
Okay.
in the corners,
They'll
corner
send
type.
them off the edge too. Okay.
Yeah, I was studying Longview versus Lufkin earlier, and they got a linebacker. I want to say number 10, who will come down on the edge, and he's blitzing. I won't say
Okay.
every play, but I actually did see what he was talking about, and I'm going to show some brief highlights of Longview versus Lufkin, and Longview was Lufkin's stiffest competition thus far, and now they did lose, but they started out hot, so I don't expect anything different from them come Friday night being at home. Let's see if we can get this going. All right. And Malin, I just want you to watch, man, and you just point out some things that maybe, like I said, that you think that the O line would have to be responsible for. And man, we'll end it on this. I'm gonna play this video, and you let me know what you see.
Yes, sir. Am I supposed to be able to see it down here? Be able to see it?
Oh yeah, I can see it right now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Tristan, can you see it on your end?
Can I see it on my end?
Yeah, we can't see it over here.
Oh, hold on one second. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
No, you good.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
there we go.
No,
There we go.
shoot.
Sorry about that.
We good.
Okay, so now Lufkin is on defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back a little bit because they had Longview 14-0. I'm sorry. Let me go back just a little bit. Okay, here we go. It was a turnover for Lufkin. I'm not sure who caused that fumble, but they are very aggressive up front, and it seems like they can cause a lot of trouble. For our offensive line.
Okay.
It looked like they were playing zone right there, cover two.
Yeah, they were in the QB squad. So, man, with that being said, is it anything that you see? I hate to get into physical matchups as far as size and height and all that, but how do you guys think you match up with the Lufkin defensive line?
I feel we match up pretty good. We're about the same. About the same.
Okay, okay, all right. So man, yeah, we're not gonna keep you on too much longer, man. But I got a question, man, because sometimes I want to see it, but it ain't up to me, man. So you did start out on the varsity playing at the nose guard position your sophomore year. Is that something that you enjoy doing, and would you do it again if push come to shove?
Yes, sir. I'll do it again. I enjoyed it a little bit, but
Okay,
yeah, a little bit.
yeah,
But like now, I like doing the pancaking.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Man, you got any colleges that you would like to attend, or you have like a top three or a favorite college that you would like to attend?
Yes, sir. I like to attend UT at Texas.
Okay, that's one. You got any? You got two more?
And then Baylor
Okay,
and SMU.
SMU. So Texas, Baylor, SMU. So you would prefer to stay home, stay here in Texas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, man, good luck to you guys on not only Friday but the rest of the season, man. And man, we know that you guys are capable. We are seeing the improvements, man. We definitely been raving about you guys, and I really have been talking about the offensive line and what you guys have been able to do, even in the losses, man. So keep y'all's heads up, and man, continue to fight.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. We'll
No
talk
problem,
to you
man.
soon, bro.
Yes, sir.
Tyler High, senior offensive lineman, right guard, Mr. Trusten Malard, man. That's a good kid right there, man. Very respectable, and man, I think he's gonna do some big things this year, and hopefully, we can make a statement come this Friday. Let's see, man. What do we got here? Let's talk about Kadarius. Let's talk about Kadarius.
Man,
This kid right,
man.
um, wow, 6 touchdowns, 5 rushing, 1 receiving. I don't have his official stats, but I don't even think you need them.
He had
Touchdown.
8 carries. It was 8 carries for 97 yards, and then the one touchdown was one for 38.
Yeah, 8 carries for 97. So he's averaging well over 10 yards a carry. 5 touchdowns on the ground, and he added 1 receiving touchdown as well. Man, Kadarius, I believe, has made strides over his sophomore year, and we know he did deal with a little bit of injury last year. Um,
And the year before too.
and the year before, man. So it's good to see him coming out healthy. And man, he's running like I think everybody knew he would. Being a
Hmm.
year, I would like to see him go for 1,000. I think he's very capable. The thing is, he does share a lot of time with Ashton Ariaga, um, but he is the starter. He's considered the starter right now. But man, let's just talk about the offense riding Kadarius for the most part of that game, and what he'll have to do along with the O line going into Friday to try to have similar success. Now, I'm not expecting 5 touchdowns in Lufkin.
Hey, if he pulled that off, man, I mean, you just gotta hang your
Yeah,
hat off.
yeah, for sure. But phenomenal game, phenomenal effort from him, man. Hell of a kid, and I think going into Lufkin, um, the competition does increase. It just does. And I think that he's more than capable of setting the tone early. I think Kadarius is 6'2", maybe 195, 205, big physical frame, very hard to take down, man. You see Friday, he was lowering his shoulder. Um, so I think as long as the O line can, I'm not expecting the holes I saw Friday from Seagoville. I mean, it's Lufkin we talking about. But I think now, even with the competition being Seagoville, Lufkin, your routine, in practice and in game day, once you start to get those repetitions, you start to have success. And I think that could be against Lufkin or potentially at Highland Park next week.
And another thing too that I would say, honestly, I think Lufkin just might go in there with the wrong game plan because of the fact that they saw Kadarius get 6 touchdowns. And if I'm thinking how they are thinking about it, I
Mm-hmm.
think they're going to assume that they're going to go into this game loading the box, and they're going to want to force us to pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if we know, and if the offense flows like I think it would,
Yeah.
that's not going to be any better for them because you got Trey Harrelson out there. Now I know we are missing one of our receivers right now due to injury. I don't know if he'll be back this Friday or not. But we still do have you still got Trey Harrelson, still got Davion Searles. Okay, so and you also got some other complimentary young guys that's in the receiving core that can definitely contribute.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really worried about that if that's the game plan that they go in there. And if anything, I think I can trust it too, especially with the O line that we have and the way that they've been playing for the last couple of weeks. I don't see it as being a problem if they try to force us to pass the ball because we got weapons there too. And
Yeah.
we also have shown too, Kadarius can catch the ball out the backfield if need be. So even if
Mhm.
you think you're going to try to take him out the game, he's still a threat out of the backfield to catch the ball and take it to the house.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. That ought to be anybody's biggest nightmare is to see him streaking down. If he's running a wheel route or something like that, what we've seen Ashton be able to do.
Hmm.
If you see Kadarius streaking down the field, let me just tell you, man, your defense in for a long night because now if you add him into that passing game, man, that's just another dynamic that makes us even more dangerous.
Yeah, definitely for sure. And I really hope we come out there again in that two back set. I think that, and I think it really causes defenses problem. I think even to a certain extent, it caused Legacy a problem even in the second half. Even though that game was pretty much like out of it at a
Mhm.
certain point during that game, it gave Legacy a lot of problems once we went into that set because I mean, again, we've talked about it before. Once you have both of them back there out there on the field at the same time, you have to account for both of them,
Mhm.
which means that your defense is gonna have to choose
Plus
who
the other,
they're gonna try to focus on.
yeah,
And the fact that now we'll throw in a package where even Granberry will take the ball in hand and he'll run it. So now you're worried about three people and you don't know who's getting the ball at any time. So
yeah,
how it's kind of like for a defensive coordinator, like how do you attack it? You can't really you can't just blitz because you don't know who's getting the ball. So you can't blitz a certain side of the field or a certain gap because you
yeah.
don't know who's getting it. And then if you blitz in the wrong gap, well, I mean, you already know what's gonna happen then.
I'm gonna so man, and I'm gonna give some credit to some of the guys that don't some of the second string guys, man, like Raquel Ford, Markeithian
Hmm.
Hyde, some of those guys, man. And I'm gonna do that here in just a second. But I'm gonna go back to Lufkin versus Longview, man, and just show some clips, man, and just some things that maybe we should be on the lookout for.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So, man, I saw enough, man. Um, they got some weapons.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
they got plenty of weapons to get up and down the field, and we're gonna have to watch the quarterback. Um, if that pocket collapses, or he's got receiver streaking, he will take off a run, and I think that's where we're gonna have to stay at home. and maybe add a spy with either Potts or Quincy, somebody that's fast enough and physical enough to kind of track him down, man. And it looks like number 0 and number 4 at running back and receiver, man, can probably go the distance if they get free. So I think we got our hands full for sure.
Yeah, so based off even just those highlights that I saw, the way they run their offense is really similar to Legacy. So they like to use that H-back tight end type of deal to use in their running game. They'll also use them though if they also I see they do a lot of zone blocking schemes too,
Hmm.
especially for the quarterback, or if they're doing outside zone runs, everything is with their linemen pulling. They're either pulling or either, like I said, for the run game, they're running those counters, and they're surprisingly, like on that last clip, I saw they actually will run away from the strong side. That's interesting. Because
Yeah,
I saw they had like the receiver and the tight end kind of like in a box setup, but they ran into the opposite side. So that's something we still got to be ready for. So that shows me that they're really trying to get you, they're trying to scheme you out of where you are. And just that's like you said, you just got to stay home, man. And you got to know where the ball is at all times.
yeah. Um, So they're definitely not one dimensional. They can run and pass, and unfortunately, that's the only highlights that I have from Lufkin that was even available. And shout out to Texas Football Life, his YouTube channel. That video does belong to him, so shout out to him. And I think, man, what we're gonna have to do. You saw where we did craft the box Friday against Seagoville. Seagoville, to my knowledge, was more of a running team, and we did try to come down and we did eliminate their ability to run, and that quarterback was looking for lanes as well. And I like how we brought the safeties down, and we had about 8 to 9 in the box most of the night, unless they spread out, with a 2, 3 wide receiver set. So I would like to see more of that um, this Friday, but Lufkin is so versatile in what they can do. It's kind of like trying to guard us, man. If you load the box on us, well, we still got 2 or 3 receivers that can take the top off. So if you want to try to stop the run, good luck with the pass. And I think we're facing a similar monster come Friday night.
Yeah, man. I think the biggest thing is just assignment football, man. You got to know your assignments. You got to know where you're supposed to be, because if you don't, it's the way that they can score. It can be a houser off of one play.
Yeah,
It can go the distance, man. So I think as long as we just really stay disciplined and play assignment football, man. Um, I'm not saying we'll win, but it'll definitely give us a chance to, for sure.
yeah, yeah. Man, I'm gonna stay away from making a prediction, man, because I was wrong about legacy. So,
Yeah,
um,
we're just gonna leave that. We're gonna leave them off, man. We're
yeah,
just gonna leave
I'm
everybody.
probably not gonna make no predictions the rest of the. I'm over 2 right now. Well, I'm actually 1-2 because I had us beating Marshall and Legacy, and of course
That's the
Seagull.
same here.
I'm 1-2, man. So I'm gonna stay away from the prediction, but all I can ask for is just a clean um, game from us on offense and defense. Just covering our assignments, man. And man, they had 2 turnovers early in Longview, or caused 2 turnovers in Longview, and that's not something that Longview does. So credit to their defense, man. They are looking to get that ball and add those extra possessions. And I want to talk about something real quick. The move to put Potts at linebacker, which was something that Coach Woods did talk to me about back in the spring, that if push came to shove, man, he would add him on defense. And I think he had a phenomenal game. This guy actually ran. He had a hell of a touchdown, man. And I may be able to find that clip here in a little bit, but he had a touchdown and a fumble recovery. So shout out
The
to Mark.
touchdown was crazy.
No, the touchdown was some Earl Campbell type stuff, man.
He was on one foot. He was hopping on
Yeah,
one foot into the end zone.
yeah, and Malard was right in the middle of that whole ordeal, man. So, like I said, man, the O line had a phenomenal job, but you don't. I mean, carrying that many people to the end zone, you don't see those kind of power plays like that anymore. And this guy is special, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
told y'all,
definitely.
I told y'all after that Terrell scrimmage, and I really been telling people back since last year, learn his name now. Markeithian Potts plays both sides. And what did you think about him being able to play both sides? Because he's our only true two-way player right now.
I say keep it going, man. I've been a big proponent all the time, man, of saying if your best athletes, man, if you have the ability to play them both ways, man. You got to think, even I like I've alluded to you before, man. Duncanville played Decorian Moore, the number one receiver in the nation last year.
Yeah.
He played on both sides. I don't. It's nothing wrong with that, man. Especially in dire situations where, especially like if it's one of those games like a Lufkin, a Highland Park, a Midlothian, man, and you need a stop. I'm putting my best players out there. We got to go get a stop, man. So I'm okay with it, man. And I really, even on what I saw, what he was doing in linebacker on Friday, man, I'm like, I would hope that he gets a lot more touches, especially on that side too. So hopefully in Lufkin, man, we'll see him out there. Even if he's not starting, man, I hope that he's playing out there at least a good amount, or especially in like at least on a lot of third downs,
Mhm.
maybe some second and longs where we're really gonna need him.
For
So
sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I do love the two-way versatility. You see some similar schools in the area, and it's all about having not only the best 11, but being in the right position as well. And I think linebacker
Hmm.
fits him extremely well. He's got good vision, phenomenal speed, and this guy's just a sophomore. So, and we may see him on defense for the rest of the year. We are in a 4-2-5 set, and he could actually come in and fulfill some needs on the defensive side of the ball because as of right now, he's the third string linebacker. I mean, I'm sorry, running back. So his time at running back, is kind of few and in between. We do use him at receiver here and there, but I think he can have a really big impact on the defensive side of the ball. So I really did like seeing that, man, and hopefully that'll be something that can ignite our defense even more going forward, man. But a lot of guys that don't see a lot of playing time, man, and I'm sure they will going forward. Rodney Curry, who would probably be considered our fourth string, maybe third string running back, because Ariaga and Kadarius do start. So I'll say third string. Shout out to Rodney Curry, man. I believe he had about 70 to 80 yards. This is the son of Reverend Rodney Curry. Um, Let me see. I think his dad still a John Tyler?
I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. Man, I think he is. Don't quote me on that. But
Hey, but
shout out to him.
he was he was the pianist at my church at New Zion when he was there before he moved on to
That's right.
College
That's
Hill.
right. That's right. That's right.
So
Yeah.
shout out to him, man.
His grandfather is Reverend Rodney Curry at New Zion over in Winona. So, man, I think he had about. I got some stats for you. Give me just 1 second. I got some stats for you. But while we doing that, man, hey, so tonight's show is brought to you by Boss Hog Mobile Detailing. And if you are located in the greater Tyler area, man, you can go to bosshogmobiledetailing.com and you can get a free quote. You can ask questions. We have pricing, any kind of information you have in your mobile detailing needs. And the good thing about this, man, is they do come to you. You could give 903-565-9162 and ask for Trusten Edwards, and he can get you taken care of. That is here in the greater Tyler area. And one thing I want to do, man, if you guys have a small business here in the community, uh, I will have some slots for sponsorship. And if you want to reach out to me, man, and we can promote your business, please do that because we want to keep as much as we can in the community. And the only thing to do that, man, is sticking together and getting the right exposure. So shout out to Boss Hog Mobile Detail. Think I know that
All right.
guy. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Marcy said his uncle is the principal at Tyler High.
Oh, Channing.
It's just said
Channing,
that's his
yeah.
uncle. Okay.
Yeah, Channing.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry for the mix up. Okay, so yeah, Rodney Curry. Let me see, man, and I just he did so well that you just don't want to look over this stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna get some official stats for him before we get out of here, man. Let's see. Also, Marcy, if you have any announcements or anything that we need to know, um, as far as the Tyler High Lions Club, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll make sure to get this information posted. All right. So Rodney Curry had 8 carries for 78 yards, and this was on one drive. So he's averaging 9.8 yards a carry, man. So shout out
Hey.
to I know he was trying to get that touchdown, man.
Oh yeah, he wanted it bad, man.
Yeah, I know he was trying to get the touchdown. Like I said, another guy, Raquel Ford, who is actually our backup quarterback, junior quarterback, he had 1 carry for 27 yards. Markeithian Potts, he had 6 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. Ashton Ariaga, still doing a really good job, has 5.4 yards a carry, 136 total yards. Kadarius McMillan, 23 carries so far with 195 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown. And Caden Granberry is also adding to that rushing marker as well. He has a rushing touchdown. So I just wanted to point out some of the guys that made an effort that we don't get to see sometime. And I got some defensive guys too. Shout out to Pepe. He came in on the defensive side of the ball and made an impact. And I'm gonna try to pull up his. Yeah, he
Yeah,
had.
man.
Let me see. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. So I hope as the season goes on, man, he gets a lot more playing time, man. I liked what I saw from him, man. He brought a real aggression to the D line, man, that I haven't seen in a while, man. And I just like what he was doing out there, man. So I really hope that he gets some more time. I know he's a sophomore, but man, you gotta
Yeah,
tap
he
into
got a
that
bright
potential
upside.
there, man.
He got a bright upside, big and
Oh
physical.
yeah, definitely.
Okay. Miss Marcy said Tyler High Lions Football Club parent meeting. September 22nd, 2025 at the Field House at 6 p.m. Okay. So let me see, the 22nd, that's
Okay.
next Monday. Next Monday. So yeah, let's show up for that if we can. That is a parent meeting. Uh so I will, Marcy, if you remind me, I'll put that on my page as well. I'm sure you have it on your page. And we want
Okay.
to get all parents involved at these meetings so we can know what's going on. We'll read a comment from Jerry. He said, I just want to say next week game when we play Highland Park, Tyler, come out and support the boys because we are going to need this. Come out and support the boys. Yeah, man. Hey, Highland Park coming to town next week, and we will discuss this next Monday, man. But yeah, please show up. It's cool to show up for the legacy game and homecoming and all that, man. But this is the kickoff for district next week, and we want to make sure that we
That's
get.
where it matters, man.
Yeah, we start a new season next week, so definitely come out and support. Let's see, man. You got anything else, man? I think we covered everything.
Man, just I
It's a
think
good warm up
everything
before
is
Lufkin, but
hey, and
don't make
if for those of you that can't make it out, Lufkin does have a YouTube live feed that you can watch the game on, man. So if you can't go out there to Lufkin and support them, man, definitely support them online on YouTube. I think it's called Lufkin Game Time.
Yeah, it's game time. Longview is game day. They're game time.
So
So
yeah, Lufkin
I have
Game Time.
yeah, I put up a link on my page. I'm
And
pretty
maybe
sure.
we can share the link on there too.
Mhm.
That they whenever they post it, we can share
Yeah, for sure. I might even go live before game time, depending on how early I can get there.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, hey man, I think we covered quite a bit, man. We appreciate Trusten Malard for coming through. Man, we definitely want to get some more offensive line love coming in from some of those guys a little bit down the road, man. I guess maybe after we kick off district. when we can really see where we are standing as far as our playoff standings. We want to get some more of those O line guys who are doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to Coach Woods and staff on the first victory. And man, we go to Lufkin, man, trying to get win number two.
Yeah, man. If we get to 500, man, before Highland Park, man, I like our chances. I like our chances either way, man. But definitely for sure, we can get that dub on Friday, man. I think that'll go a long way for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the Lufkin game can be something that can really get us back on track before Highland Park. Um, who was going to be Highland Park? I expect nothing less, even on the road. So we will
Hmm.
join back here next Monday, same time, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And yeah, man, like I said, if you got a small business or know somebody of a small business and they would like some exposure or advertisement, have them reach out to me. And you can find me on Facebook at Trusten Edwards, or you can message me on the Cujo for Life podcast page as well. And man, we can definitely do some good things. And man, if nothing else, man, I'm gonna see you next Monday, bro.
All right.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm your host, DJ Trill, Mr. Jeremy Metter, aka J Dog. We out this thing, man.